Hey guys, today I really don't have much going on. So far today I've just straightened up my desk, had breakfast, and that's about it. That's pretty much it, because it's all I could do. Because you know I'm restricted still from so many things. I have actually felt really well. I've still had pain, but yesterday the pain was so much less than what it has been. But today it's kind of like, it's more like I'm sore most of the time than pain, like a muscle soreness or something, if that makes sense. I don't even know how to explain it. But I'm feeling really good. I feel like I could do things. I actually want to do things, but I don't want to mess things up, so I don't. Last night, whenever Jeff and I were talking about some things and figuring out some different things like that, we decided we were going to go down to the mobile home today last night I actually reconciled the budget, but I mean, it's not the end of the month, but I just wanted to get caught up. And while I was doing that, Jeff was folding clothes, because I can't lift clothes. I can fold, but he started folding while I was doing that, and I didn't want to stop doing that because that was super important. But folding clothes is super important. But I'm like, why'd you start doing that right now? I could have helped you in a minute. But Noah came in and helped him. But anyway, we're going to go down to the mobile home today after he gets off work. He gets home in a few hours. And we're going to do some measuring of pipes, because the pipes, some of them that are in the mobile home are not the original ones, because there were some things replaced. I don't know why they were replaced. Probably because there were problems. Or maybe just because they wanted different kind of pipe. I don't know. But we're going to go in and measure those, because we want to put shut-off valves for every faucet and toilet. I think the toilets already have shut-off valves, because that way, if we have a shut-off valve at every faucet, if something happens to the faucet, we can just turn that off instead of turning all of the water off for the house. We've always had it that way in our homes, and it just makes it a lot easier. Say the kitchen messes up, the faucet messes up in the kitchen, you can just turn that off, and then the toilets and kitchen, the toilets and washer and bathroom sink still work, you know. You don't have to turn it all off. It works out a whole lot better. Or if maybe you're replacing something which normally, I don't think I've ever seen it where that the washing machine didn't have a shut off. But it's just, I don't know, it's just something we would rather do. We like that, to have it done that way. So we're supposed to go down there and measure that, and we're going to measure something to do with the kitchen cabinets. And I think the doors, the cabinets for the doors, the bathroom cabinets, I don't know what all. But we're just going to do some measuring today because he's working. And then tomorrow we're going down there, and honestly, I don't know what's going to be happening. Maybe some sanding of the sheetrock compound, the joint compound, or sheetrock mud. We always call it mud. The sanding of that. I don't know. We're going to talk about that tonight. But tomorrow I will film down there. Today I won't most likely be filming anything. If I do, you'll see it. But it's just going to be measuring things, so I don't know how entertaining that would be to you. But I am going to take the camera just in case. And then we're going by Jeff's sister's house, because Jeff needs to ask his brother-in-law, Stanley, our brother-in-law, Stanley, about a tool that he can get to help us dig the little trench for the water line. It's called a ditch witch. It's a ditch witch. I don't know where they came up with that name, but okay, whatever. He has access to one of those, so he may own it. I don't know. No, I don't think he owns one. I think he just can get one. And we're going to see about doing that. We also ordered the stair stringers. They're supposed to be here Thursday, which it'll be the weekend before we can ever do anything with those. So hopefully we'll have steps on the front. We're not really worried about the back right now. We're not exactly sure what we're going to do there, which actually we were thinking about. I'm just jumping from subject to subject. We're thinking about building a porch on the front for like doing the grill and stuff, because we want to build a small porch for having our grill and stuff on that. But I don't know if we're going to do that on the front or the back, but we're thinking about doing it on the front of the mobile home so that we could have, because the sun is on the back side more in the afternoons, I don't know, maybe it'd be better to do it on the back. We'll see. I'm going to talk to Jeff about that, and we're going to figure it out. And the three of us will figure that part out, because we'll just have to. But that won't be like a permanent porch like what we're going to have. It won't be as big as what we actually want once we have it to our land. It'll just be a smaller one. So we're soon going to have good steps. And I don't know what else is going on that I haven't told you guys about recently. That, you know, that we've got plans for the mobile home. I don't know. It's getting down to the point where it's a bunch of like things that are gonna make it look better, not just functional, you know, like fixing the doors and all the rotted wood and the floors. That was function. You need that to live a comfortable life. You don't need paint for that. You don't need beautiful flooring for that. But it's getting to the fun stuff. That's what it's getting to. Now, there's still going to be some carpentry. There's still going to be some work. There's gonna, you know, but it's getting to where that is the fun stuff, like watching it develop into something other than an old mobile home. It's going to be, I don't know. Oh, my nose is itching today. I don't know why. But it's getting to the fun part, which all of it has been exciting for me. I've been super excited about every single thing. Even though some of it I didn't enjoy. Like, you know, I didn't enjoy them finding rotten wood. It was exciting that they knew how to fix it, that they could. Now, Noah did not know how to do a lot of these things, or he had not had experience doing these things. He might have had the knowledge to do it, but we haven't had to since he's been old enough to know about, you know, these. We haven't had to do these types of things since he's been old enough to do it himself, to participate in the fixing it. So he hasn't had any hands-on experience, but he is getting lots of experience now, and he's figured out things that I couldn't. I don't know, that child's brain, it's like his daddy's. It's mechanical. It just think the same way I do. But I'm gonna take the camera with me today. I don't know how much I would actually be able to film, really, but maybe there's something I can share. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see. But we're gonna be down there doing that stuff. And like I said, we're gonna go by his sister's to talk to her husband, her hubs. We're gonna go by there, and I don't know what else today. That's probably it. Because by the time Jeff gets home, it's going to be late. And then we're going to figure out what we're doing tomorrow. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit now and tell you a little bit about what we're doing. But feeling really good. I'm really surprised at how, I promise y'all, that's something else. I have weaned myself completely off of the medication. I don't even take it at night anymore. I haven't taken it I went back to the doctor. What day was that? I went back to the doctor on the 15th. So I have not taken it in over a week because I didn't take it before I went to see him, like the night before, because I wanted to be, I had to get up really early, and the muscle relaxer makes me super sleepy, and so I wanted to be awake. So I haven't taken it in over a week, and I haven't felt like I needed it either, the muscle relaxer or the other pain medicine. In fact, I had Jeff put it away. They gave me some stuff to dissolve it, to get to dispose of it, so nobody else could, you know, accidentally take it or whatever. But I didn't do that yet because I didn't know how it was going to be. So, for the pain medication, not the muscle relaxer, that's what they gave to me because it's a narcotic. But I didn't even take it all, and I'm feeling really well. I have not taken any pain medicine since before I went to the doctor, which was a week and 2 days ago. I think that's pretty good. I'm tired of saying I hate it. I hate when I do that. But I say it a lot. There's a reason why people do that. I just realized something I didn't write down, and I need to do it. I thought I did it last night. Where we, I did it again. The power bill and life insurance was paid. I didn't write that down. Or I didn't put it in both places where I'm supposed to put it, because there's one place where I put it where that it's got the amount that we paid, and like where I check it off, and the other place is just a reminder that I need to do it, which that was not the reminder, that was the part where you check it off. But yeah, I don't know what's going on today other than that. I can't do chores. I don't even know what I've said to you guys, but I'm going to take you with me whenever we go down there. So I guess I'll be back then. I think that we're going to take some of the stuff down there, like the pipe. I know we're taking the pipe we bought. I don't know what all we're taking. We'll see. We were talking about putting all of the lighting and the sinks and all that stuff. Go ahead and take it down there and put it in one place, and then paint everything, and then once we get another one of the rooms painted, put the stuff in that room so we can paint the room that it's in. I know we would have to move it twice instead of once, so it kind of doesn't seem logical. But I also, if it's already down there and we find that we have extra time and it's time to put it in, we could go ahead and do that. So I don't know. I'm going to talk to Jeff about that. In some ways, it's more logical to leave it where it's at. In other ways, it's more logical to take it down there. So we're going to do one or the other today. I guess it also depends, either today or tomorrow. It also depends on whether or not he feels like doing it today after work, because this is his 6th day of work, and yeah, they see him more than I do, and I don't like it. But anyway, I'll be back. I've already been jabbering for almost 15 minutes. Y'all probably get tired of me talking all the time. I don't even know what I've talked about, but it's about something. I'll be back. Okay, Jeff and I are down at the mobile home, trailer, whatever you want to call it, and we have been looking at some things, measuring things, talking about some things, and deciding to change some things. Like over here under the bar, we had talked about putting the little door and having my dehydrator under there and having it to where that I can use it there, like have it on a little slides, just a drawer to pull it in and out. We decided we're not going to do that. Not the dehydrator part. We're still going to have a door there, like a barn door, to store things, like so we can access that area. But we're not going to put the dehydrator there because as we get older, we're not going to want to bend over and put things on it and take the trays out and all that stuff. So we'll just have things that we can take in and out and use it for just storage for like Christmas platters and seasonal things that I use, which really all I have is Christmas stuff. I don't have anything else. And for items that are kitchen stuff, because it's a kitchen cabinet, but things we don't use all the time. So that was decided. And we have decided we're going to extend the bar out just a little bit. We're going to come out some and have it so where we can eat here, which we already were going to do that. Well, we were already going to have it to where we could eat here if we wanted to, like have breakfast or something. But we're going to extend it out a little bit into the living room. And we had talked about covering up all these little spots, like where these indentions, or whatever they're called, are. We've decided we're not going to do that, right, Jeff? We're not going to cover those because once we paint them, they're going to look fine. Now we are going to have to change this area because we're going to have to make it larger, which we'll show y'all that whenever we do it. We're going to have to make it larger for our microwave to fit. So we know that. That's not changing. We figured out that we'll have space for the dishwasher over here, and Jeff's going to make me a built-in garbage, hopefully, if everything works right. We should have enough room. And then I'll have the doors under the sink. And the sink that we got is actually like, which way would you say? It's not deeper as in up and down. It's, yeah, it is deeper, but that's not what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's going to come out further than this. It's going to come out all the way, almost all the way, your light. It's messing with the camera. It's going to come out way out here. Like, it's going to just have just enough countertop for it to work, which Jeff's going to make it work either way. So my, what is that called, Jeff? I want to say depth because that's the depth of the counter. Please stop blinding me. Him and his headlights. What is that called? It's depth. It's width. Depth. Yeah, that's the width. Depth. Yeah. See, that's my problem because anyway, the sink is going to be shorter one way, but it's going to be wider the other way. So I'm probably going to have about the same amount of sink that I do now, but I think that this sink is 9 inches and I think the one at the house is 8. I could be wrong. They might be both the same. Oh, this one's 8. The one at the house might be 9. I don't remember. Anyway, oh, I didn't say over here. I think I have said this before, though. Over here, this up here is not going to have any doors. It's going to be completely covered. And it's going to be painted white, just like the rest of the cabinets. And over here, on this side, there probably won't be any doors, but we're going to use it for, like, putting things. If we do doors there, they'll be just like the ones we're going to put over here on this side. And on this side, it's going to be the ones that have the plexiglass with the chicken wire. And then the bottom drawer doors, there'll be 2 over here. And then the garbage, they will be just wood, white wood. They'll be the same color as the cabinets. And then over here, where the stove is going to be, the stove is going to be there. And then beside it, all the way to that wall, it's going to be a cabinet that he has to build. And it should, if it works out the way we want, it'll be 3 drawers, 2 doors, and then 3 drawers. Because I want to have my baking station over there. So we've got that figured out, hopefully. So which that means we are not going to have to spend as much money on these cabinets as what we would have, because we're not going to have to buy that stuff, because we checked it out and we looked at this stuff better to make sure that it's in good enough shape to do that with. Now I'm going to go back here to the bathroom. Now this bathroom, I know it's very dark. My camera does change a little bit. It helps with the lighting itself. This bathroom was really not used much other than the toilet and sink probably, because their kids were really little. So this tub, we had talked about taking it out and putting just a shower in there. But we've decided, because that tub is such a weird size, and we have searched and everything, and it would be so expensive to swap that tub out, and there's nothing wrong with that tub at all. We're going to just leave it in there. I don't know how Noah's going to feel about it, but it's going to be left in there. And we're going to change this around because it is messed up. But that tub was not really used at all. And it is very sturdy. It's in very good shape. So, what else have we talked about? Oh, our closet, which is a walk-in closet, there's 2 sides like that. He's going to have to take this shelf down and replace it because it's in bad shape, which we're going to have to do that with all the closets. I didn't think we were going to have to do that with this one. My hair on that side is wild. I didn't think we were going to have to do that, but he checked it and he said, yes, we do. And this one right here, this cabinet was the one in the kitchen, and I told y'all about that. We're just going to get rid of it probably this weekend. Whenever y'all clean up. So we found out the size of the pipes. He knows what size those need to be. And what about this cabinet? Well, the bathroom cabinet, the other bathroom cabinet is in really good shape. What about this one?
Take it out.
Probably have to take it out. So how are we going to do it? Are we going to do it the same way, or are we going to do something different? The bottom board is damaged really bad. It's got a lot of water stuff on it. It stinks like dead rat. There's nothing else that I can say. It smells like a dead rat. And I didn't smell that until he opened it up. And like anytime we've opened it, it smelled that way. But what else have we talked about since we've been down here? That's about it. So yeah, I already talked about that stuff. Yeah, I already told them that. So really, we were just down here measuring, rechecking things to see. Figured out we're not going to have to spend as much money on the cabinets, and things are going to be, you know, like cheaper for because of that. Bathroom not going to cost as much to fix. I'm going to sit down. And then figured out that kind of like reevaluated our thought process on the little access panel that we're going to have for that cabinet. Now we still want to have that, so he's still going to do that, but we've got to figure out how he's going to do it, because we're still trying to figure out what we want to do for wainscoting in here, because we don't know what we want to do yet. We want to go, I don't want to say cheaper, because I don't want to say cheap, a more economical route of the things that we like. But I think it'll be really good once we get it all figured out. And we're coming back tomorrow. They're gonna sand the mud that Jeff did last weekend, clean up, and possibly put on the screen door. But otherwise, I don't think there's anything else. Is there anything else y'all are doing tomorrow? Clean up, sheetrock mud, and possibly the screen door?
Sand.
I said sheetrock mud.
Sanding.
That's sanding. You're not going to mud, are you?
No, that's neat. No.
if it needs it, he'll mud again. I meant sand in the sheetrock mud. That's what I meant. Alright, so I don't know how much longer we're going to be here. But I just wanted to tell y'all that while we were here and show y'all the stuff. Maybe give you a little bit more idea of what our plans are. Over there, where that, let's point that way. Where that hole is right there, it's going to be like a shelving thing. That used to be where the TV was. And down at the bottom, there's going to be the doors. But it's not going to be as deep because we're going to put a partition in there, which I've said that before, but some of you might not know that, or you might not have been here. We're going to have a partition so that there'll be more kitchen space and a small amount of living room space for storage or whatever. And then that radio actually works. That radio right there. You have to point so weird with a camera. But anyway, the radio actually works. The speakers work, but if we keep it, I want better speakers. Maybe. I don't know. We don't know if the tape player works or not, because we don't know if the tape is any good or not. So anyway, I guess that's all I have for today. Just a little chat and just a little showing y'all this stuff. And I don't know of anything else that we're going to be doing. Is there anything else you can think of? We'll be back tomorrow. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. If you know someone that would enjoy my channel, go ahead and share this with them or share my channel with them. Most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.